Rebooting.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendale.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer.
Everyone can hear your voice. Rebooting.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Ad Astra.
Haven't you heard?
It's been getting quite busy recently. Let's fly!
Giddy up! Yeah. Giddy up!
Scared of fire? You better scream. On the rocks!
Smash your scorch! Which will it be?
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Ha!
You're toast! Nice and spicy! That's all! There's this!
Open fire! Open fire!
That's all I've got.
Pew pew! Oz, reveal thyself! At the Thysian, into the button!
Fire in the hole!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Diana Special! On the rock! Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Hold on to your hats.
Let's fly!
Open fire!
Locked on! Yeah!
You got this! Light compels you!
Look, a rainbow! You on this? Shine like a gemstone!
Yeah. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Flash attack! Nope.
Behold the dawn!
As you like. Go, Moomy! Swing down.
It's nothing.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Notcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some...
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another Moon Prayer Night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't...
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only. But this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon to fight?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rules. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance, and then... Paimon is the winner! Sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our advisors for help?
Advisors? Since when does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The Guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our fledgling adventurers. Of course, her expertise is varied and broad.
She sounds impressive. Let's go put this Miss...
Alright then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you!
That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right?
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close...
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you...
Isn't that a winter ice-lea leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Icely and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If midsummer berries are sweet and delicious, I get...
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter ice leaves might not taste good in food, but you can brew a nice tea with them.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once, when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has winter ice in it.
Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope you're ready for the next question.
Oh, bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things?
Listen up, everyone! The answer is...
Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price.
Paimon's done her research. The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal. Don't be fooled.
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory, and they... Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Notcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. They're all so...
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Notcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of Midsummer Tort. And listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where the other advisors will be happy... I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her!
Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some Midsummer Tort. It's delicious.
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone, so, how to put...
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell... What? You fished this little cutie out of the sea? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list.
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years.
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking part in the Spirit Envoy Championship ourselves. Catherine said you could give us some pointers? Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there?
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant.
Hey there!
Have you two ever ventured north of Notcry?
Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi comes from the northern tundra?
Pretty much. There are 6 types of Fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole all the food she'd gathered and kicked her out of her sleeping spot. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and wouldn't let go. We've been partners ever since.
What a story. Oh, poor...
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation. Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature,
If an animal friend I'm close with... Actually, we're kind of spoiled for choice on this one. Who do you think would be the best fit? Huh? Aguara? What are you doing here?
oh neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Aw, he's so small and he seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great...
Huh? Aw, look at them! Fast friends! Play nice, you two!
They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise! Oh, and Professor Linnaea is here too! Are you guys here for... Yep.
Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani. How do you know Linnea, anyway?
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Caholosaurus and a Kookasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? Because that would make a pretty awesome story. And
That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different species.
well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after all.
So, you have a thing for Kookasaurs?
Oh, I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like this is where it's at.
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or you're not here for the competition too.
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Ualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon Stew?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki Gang? Why does that sound so familiar?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon? You don't look like a melon.
Paimon's not a mutated melon, or any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and...
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki Gang before.
Huh? No way! You've met my deputy?
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing in the finals. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose. Laters, compadres!
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that's complete nonsense! Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register? Yehoda?
Ahem. I'll have you know don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy Championship. Uh-huh. I took part in the last one. And, although there were nowhere near as many contestants then, Why did so many people have to show up this?
Whoa! That's amazing! We'll definitely have to learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah.
Yehuda! Here for the competition. Yehuda?
Ahem. I'll have you know. Don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy champ. Although, there were nowhere near as many contestants then. Why did so many people have to show up this time? How am I gonna keep my title now?
Whoa! That's amazing!
This is the biggest turnout we've ever had by far. We need to be extra.
I've made all the necessary arrangements. I'm feeling more nervous than I expected.
Don't worry. You'll be fine once you get into...
Thank you all for your support. Be sure to let me know at once if...
I got here first!
No way! My Sharky surfboard clearly beat you to it.
Well, I'll see you in the arena. Just don't go crying like a baby.
Did you hear that, Momola? Show them no mercy!
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held. Please also note that there...
Where do we go to draw a
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow.
Lumi, Haguara, how you doing? Nervous?
Yeah.
Great! That's the...
Yep. Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, I'm in hopes they aren't too strong. Aguara might need some... Oh, the results of the draw are out. Oh, let's take a look. Arataki numero uno Ito? Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay? This is your first match.
I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess I'll see you after the match. Good luck! Don't fall at the first hurdle.
We won't. Good luck, you.
Spectators, I'm your host, Jaswava. The qualifiers are about to begin. I trust everyone has found their groupings. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner Aguara versus Arataki numero uno Ito and his partner Crimson Staff.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's boss!
Great energy from both contestants.
You got some moves. I'll give you that. But it's gonna take more than that to defeat. It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer combo. Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents to get you strong. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, ain't no one gonna stand in our way. Finish them!
Time out! The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning to everyone.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant. Hey, what? Oh, come on!
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Actually, we should probably console Ito first. Paimon feels a teensy bit sorry for him.
I can't believe it. My glorious journey ended at the first step.
It's your own fault for not reading the rules.
Ushi, Crimson Staff, are you guys trying to cheer me up? Well, don't you worry. We'll come back stronger than ever next time. And I'll lead us to a glorious victory, fair and square! Anyway, seeing as we came all this way, I think a little sightseeing is in order, huh? Let's go get ourselves a taste of Crod Cry Coat!
Seriously? Again, it's not cry!
Well... Hey, the Lavender Melon, I've got a little, proposition for you.
No way! If you want Mora, go earn it like everyone else!
Fine. Don't let me any ding-dang. Watch me. I'll figure something out. This is a small pond, and Arataki Ito is the big... I can't believe...
It's your own fault for not reading the...
Ushi, Crimson Staff, are you guys... Anyway, seeing as we came all this way, I think a little sightseeing is in order.
Seriously? Again, it's not...
Hey, the Lavender Melon, I've got a little,
No way! If you want more...
Fine. Don't let me...
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Pummel it! Ah! Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever.
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi.
I can't believe it.
Good job, Lumi. Oh. Traveler, Paimon, how did your match go? We won too! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. It's almost like I enter a different state. Come on, let's head to Speranza, my treat. Hooray! May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd like to order the finest. Oh, I take it you're referring to our... That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife. I'm expecting... Is that a reference to something? Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with a kitchen knife.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it out with her.
Psst! Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise too? You don't... Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my special...
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Oh, that's right! Didn't you say that this used to be your home? Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the Conch Gang. I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here anymore. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're... Yeah! Paimon noticed those. Are you comfortable? Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long... When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends. Then, I was a little bit older, I read the story in a book of folktales. It was of changelings? What are those? The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves.
I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your place. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew up, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really a changeling, huh? Did you tell your mom?
Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage to tell them. I figured, even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was taken. They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of a murder. After that, I grew up with my friends in the Conch Gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her, but the Conch Gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the Conch Gang by that point. As far as...
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for.
Oh. What are you saving up for, Lynn?
I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my friends on a voyage of discovery. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whisper. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was... Go, child, make your way to the villages and towns and seek The world of the Fae is rife. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but somehow I knew that they didn't want... Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something... But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm stuffed. How about you guys?
Yep. Hi.
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice?
Yeah?
Then what are we waiting for? They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to predict your next... Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around...
Now that's a long...
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's got to be countless stories out there waiting to be told. You're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track down others just like you. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. Good training session. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Wait, no, forget I said it. I should go before I jinx it. Lumi!
See you tomorrow.
You're welcome. Bye!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry trail! Then look me in the eye and tell me it's fit for human consumption! It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste. I want my
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are of the highest quality. I think you've had too much to drink. Time to settle up and leave.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you better give me this meal on the house. Otherwise...
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
An Oni! It's an Oni!
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around, consider this established.
A drink? Or some information? Either way, I'd be happy to oblige.
don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same. Let's see. Your next opponent is... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now! She's been looking after... Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the competition? Come on, let's go say hello!
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Paula Cup. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's... You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal to give up that allows them to traverse. And when they charge full speed, they send them flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena immediately, or...
Oh no!
The Traveler and a...
Oh, what a shame. You were so close. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was some bad luck running in... Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go. Take a look. Next up is... Muawan. Oh, so we have to fight that big Holosaur next? Oh, a Hey, Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to like it. Awesome!
Are you ready to rumble? Ladies and... After a fierce competition, joining us to kick this...
How you feeling today? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these Notcry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this.
Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water! Watch out!
You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot. Nope. What a tough cookie! I thought this would be... All right, get up close and let's settle this!
Jump, Mamala! Get... Saw that one coming a mile away! Tepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a difference. Mamala! Finish him off!
What a tough cookie! All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water! Watch out! You took advantage of Mama.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible! Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many bad... Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take you for a tasty treat, huh?
Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing! Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Let's go see how she did! Linnea!
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
Judging by the smile on your face, Paimon's pretty sure it...
Correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join me? The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus...
Ooh, we had to watch that! Yehoda's a friend of ours, so...
Perfect! Well, stick around. It should be starting soon. What the? Celino's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did she manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still...
Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last. Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you?
How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th. Run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
Behind you, on the right. Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. It's almost as if... she can read her opponent... Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think.
Keep it together, Reed!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! We've gotta go charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close. But the outcome...
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on. Celino and Hemus are the...
Those wings!
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did Linnea faint? Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down.
What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a really...
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just...
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon.
Good morning! Huh? Where? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look out. Lumi! There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their part. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, I get you can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. I'm gonna give this my all. We're up, Lumi. Let's show them what we've...
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength.
Huh? What's going on? They're saying I lost already. This dream sucks. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force yourself awake. Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Twinny. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in! And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship. Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. Is this a deed for the purchase of a large ship? And I've signed it! Could it be? A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyans. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. What's this? Clearwater. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places.
Linnea! You've been really down the last couple of days. What's up? I've left your lunch by the...
Coming! Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. I'd better take a look outside. Clearwater Jade. Didn't I see this on the ship? And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, don't be scared.
We're never getting back, are we?
We're done for. It's all over.
What happened? Is this the golden... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on, get a grip, Linnea. It's not real. None of this is real. It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long is this terrible... I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh? That voice...
Over here. Did you... I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me.
Selena? She's my sister? Mom and Dad? What?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always I can't pretend. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. After all, we've already seen how all of this would unfold. Remember? When you passed out during that competition? You saw it all.
What is she talking about? No. No. This can't be true.
I understand how you feel. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. this feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all.
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be starving. Do you want something to eat? Linnea! What time is it? It's evening. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed...
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life, when I finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying.
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a lot of cryptic-sounding stuff. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again?
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, we still love you. But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my Fae parents. Our family was a lie. And all lies unravel with time. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time.
Oh, Linnea.
I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait.
Huh? Aguara, do you know where Celino is?
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right. I think I'm a...
Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here? visitors? No wonder Aguara...
Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Celino, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Celino!
I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind.
I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one?
Open the door!
All right. Stop. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, what?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did
Visions of your future?
So, it was...
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frost.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night.
I've never heard of an augury bird before.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand. And that includes you and me.
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. From excitement to frustration to bitterness. By the end, I had a goal in life. And before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future
when you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together.
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess myself. Celino, are you jealous of me?
Good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years later, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart. Did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful wretch?
Oh, Celine.
All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you the truth about... I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone? Someone like me.
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. I overheard you, and Speranza, talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up, inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how...
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being happy.
You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner? All the ones I've seen in the wild have been hyper-aggressive. They certainly wouldn't let me...
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I ended up looking after him for a while. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience just leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask, how have you kept it going?
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. There's no other choice. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've... But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
I think I see... How about we continue this conversation after the tournament? I'd rather give you my answer then.
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, we'll leave it there. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
So noisy here.
Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big date. Since we're both struggling to sleep, do you want to head out for a stroll? We could go grab something yummy, then take Aguara to check out the arena.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong, it's fast, too. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks. Linnea! Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too, how about letting Aguara join Lumi in some friendly... Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan. Thanks. Fate is such a mysterious...
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
All right, well... When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know but fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure...
Training session over! Feels like these two are real.
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody ready? Prepare yourselves for the opening match of this. Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler! Linnea and Selena are up next. Come on! Let's cheer them on!
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi.
You can do it, old boss! Go get him, Linnea!
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi. Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack! Stop her! This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi!
Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits. Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours. Lumi. You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Wait a sec! Oh, Linnea! Are you guys Traveler! Paimon, come quick! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all all the theories I've looked into, it turns out there were... What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the I mean, just look at Viships. Depending on their element, Viships can look wildly different. But from a Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion! I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself like that, I never would have had this... Linnea, why did you hold back? What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in serious danger.
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. The prophecy came to pass as surely as the sun rises in the morning.
What's on your mind, sis?
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that battle, but it didn't change a thing. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place. Fate is so cruel.
Celino, do you remember the question
I remember. And I'd still like to know what you think.
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about that. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't gonna give it everything And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop me from sailing it to every corner of the world first. If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that Lumi, sounds like you agree.
Linnea, ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to you. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experience. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destiny.
Celino, you okay? You're looking pretty zoned out.
Actually, I was just thinking. I claimed the victory promised to me by fate. And you found your answer.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey isn't over yet. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day.
That little thing?
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to help you train. So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go!
breath and start from the top.
I think I'll try some of this today.
I want another balloon!
Small improvements are the safest bet.
These new explosives are more stable.
Oh. Oh.
Loving this treasure hunt.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Watch out! Hey there!
Oh, what a stroke of good luck!
Oh, the light shines bright.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Hey there!
Quick, let's pack it up.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Quick, let's pack it up. Quick, let's pack it up.
love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Insulation chamber.
Surge. Hey there! Hey there! Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Watch out! Cha! Na! Hiya! Konnichiwa! Cha! Aha! Na! I'm loving this treasure hunt. want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. I'm loving this treasure hunt. I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart? I'm loving this treasure hunt.
new job.
Wayne. Three moons converge. Fire! Well,
Over here!
with rocks.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Coming at ya!
Defensive mode engaged.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings. keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck! It's right. My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Whoa, what a stroke of good luck! I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Propagate!
I'm loving this treasure hunt. Oh,